For the past few centuries, new technologies have revolutionised the way we live. From cooking and heating to entertainment and information, modern digital technologies in particular have made our lives unrecognisable to those of our recent ancestors. Not all of this change is welcomed. Many say that new technologies have pushed society back, but young people especially spend most of our lives staring at screens, causing damage to our social skills and our health. To explore this topic, I enlisted the help of my family to ask what they thought of this debate and how technology affects their lives.
I would say that I love modern technology. I love the fact that you can get anything you want on the telly when you want it. You can listen to any music, watch any music video when you want. When I was a kid there was only like 3 channels, then there was 4 as I got older, but you didn't have the same choices.
It's quicker, it gives you more information up to date. You don't have to go searching for information. Communication's a lot easier. If you were to be asked a question or you had to go and find the solution to a problem, you can do it in seconds nowadays. You just need to pick up your phone.
And also I love the fact that you can just walk into a room and ask a device to play any song or ask it any news question or what the weather's going to be like. I think it's just great.
To get a better understanding of her beliefs, I then asked my mum about my upbringing and the decisions she made around technology.
I would say that you had a lot more exposure than your brother and sister because you were a lot younger, you were 10 years younger, so the same year you were born we bought our first computer, so you've always had computers in the house and you were on them from an early age, from probably when you were like 2.5, whereas the older kids didn't have the same exposure until they were actually at school.
So you didn't really limit anything that I had?
Not at all, no.
Is there a reason why? No.
Just because it was the way that the world was going, you needed to learn, you needed to know about technology. I couldn't shield you from anything.
We've got a son in America. When we were younger, it was either a phone call, which had to be timed, or more often than not, it was a letter, and you had to wait for months, or well, at least weeks, to be able to communicate. Whereas now we talk to Jake every week.
Given that technology has changed his life more than any of ours, I then asked my brother for his beliefs on the subject.
Modern technology has changed my life for the better. It's allowed me to meet my wife on the internet randomly. It's allowed me to keep in touch with family and friends that I'd have a hard time keeping in touch with in person. It's helped me develop friendships for all the world, so it's pretty great.
On the other end of the spectrum, I asked my grandma what she thought of technology. Does she agree with any of the arguments?
I think it's fine. Yeah, I think everything that, we can see everything, and especially people in America, you can see them through the glass, and I've got two little boys there in Iowa, so it's wonderful. I can talk to them. We never thought that it would be like that, and I think it's wonderful.
But what about the risks? Given that many studies have proven that there are dangers to overuse of digital technologies, I asked if my family believed that we truly have lost something.
I think it can do in certain people. I don't think it affects everybody, but I think that, if you're like stuck in your room all day playing on video games and not getting out and interacting with people, and I also think like social media can be a bad thing because of people getting bullied on it and pressurised into doing things.
Through it all, would you say modern technology is worth the hassle?
Yeah, I think it is, but I also think that people have got to be aware that it can cause problems.
I can't personally think of any negative side effects for modern technology, but I can definitely see how some people would be affected mentally. The internet creates an anonymous place for people where they can bully or perform certain actions against people that they won't have any consequences to face, really. So I can definitely see it affecting people's self-esteem. Yeah, I think modern technology advancements are worth it. It's helped bring the world together. Obviously, there's not always positive reasons for that, but in the long run, it's definitely a good thing. Socially, economically, it's much better.
Maybe for pictures, you know, not on the phones. It would be nice just to see pictures, you know. Yeah, because we got so used to that. But yeah, I think everything's okay.
Yeah, there is some negatives. When we were younger, we seemed to spend more time with each other rather than communicating through technology. Playing, I mean, when we were kids, we used to be out on the front street playing cricket or football all the time. Kids nowadays are basically they've got a phone or an iPad and they're communicating through the aid of the device, really.
Do you think that's a bad thing, or do you think that's just the way the world's changed?
I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. I think it's as far as fitness is concerned, I think we were a bit fitter back then because we did go out on the street more, we did play sport more. Technology has improved our life, I think.
While there is a consensus that the world has changed, my family don't seem to believe that this is a bad thing, as others might. And while there are problems with overuse of technology, my family at least believe that, if managed carefully, new technology is far more useful than it is dangerous.